don't understand.
If you want me to kill one of my own, I need a good reason.
Do whatever you need to do, but do it quietly.
Discretion's my middle name.
Yeah, right.
Exciting NCIS developments, nostalgia, spin-offs, and cast revelations. Get ready for a thrilling ride as NCIS Season 22 revives one of the most captivating stories from Gibbs' legendary team, harkening back 16 years. As fans gear up for this nostalgic return, Stephen Amel's unexpected journey from the NCIS spin-off to landing a role in As Suits adds an intriguing twist to the franchise's evolution. Meanwhile, Mark Harmon's return for Gibbs' prequel raises questions about his absence in the current season. And the laughter continues as the NCIS cast hilariously discusses Brat Summer, leaving fans wondering, should beloved NCIS Los Angeles characters make a comeback? Dive into the full story for all the juicy details. Hey, lovely viewers, welcome to our channel Shows Update. NCIS Season 22 is repeating one of the most riveting stories of Gibbs' best team from 16 years ago. The recent NCIS Season 22 trailer revealed that the show is repeating an exciting NCIS storyline that first took place years ago when the cast still featured most of Gibbs' original. Stephen Amell was focused on the NCIS spin-off when he landed a Suits gig. When one door closed for actor Stephen Amell, another opened. The Arrow A Star opened up about auditioning for and later landing his upcoming gig on the Suits spin-off A Suits, LA days after auditioning for NCIS Origins. But the latter was his main focus at the time, he said on the Inside of You with Michael Rosenbaum podcast earlier this month. He auditioned for the role of the titular character, presumably young Leroy Jethro Gibbs, which eventually went to Austin Stoll. If it had come along as an offer, I don't know that I necessarily would have done it, Amel, 43, said. But I was excited by the prospect of, okay, this is a network show. This is pilot season. This doesn't really happen that much anymore. The Canadian actor got great feedback on his NCIS audition and received intel that, we think this is actually going to move forward. He admitted he hadn't even looked at the sides, or sections of the script, for Suits, when his NCIS prospects fell apart. Need a break? Play the USA Today Daily Crossword Puzzle. How Mark Harmon feels about NCIS, Origins and new Gibbs, Austin Stoll. All of a sudden, it was dead. So I didn't know what was going on, and I was really frustrated, he said. The rejection, combined with other things, including solo parenting his two kids all week, led to a full breakdown. He was in the car, emotional, screaming on the phone with his wife, Cassandra Jean Amel. The actor recalled looking in the mirror ahead of the Suits audition and seeing his eyes were bloodshot. I walked into that audition just with really no fear, Amel said. Amel would go on to land the role of Ted Black, the central character on As Suits, LA. The spin-off, he said, is much like the original series but with a slightly different feel. Retrospectively, I got the job that I was supposed to get, and everything does work out for a reason, he said. Why Mark Harmon is returning for Gibbs' prequel, but not NCIS Season 22. Mark Harmon was the face of the NCIS franchise for almost 2 decades before he exited the original series. And now he is set to reprise his role as Leroy Jethro Gibbs in NCIS Origins. The upcoming NCIS prequel series premieres on Monday, October 14th, at 9 p.m. Eastern Time on CBS. It revolves around Gibbs' early days with the United States Naval Investigative Service, NIS, the precursor to the Naval Criminal Investigative Service, NCIS. As a result, one doesn't really need to watch the original NCIS show in order to understand NCIS. NCIS Origins is the 6th installment and the 5th spin-off in the NCIS franchise, following in the footsteps of original series NCIS and the spin-offs NCIS Los Angeles, NCIS New Orleans, NCIS, Hawaii, and NCIS, Sydney. Austin Stoll is headlining the NCIS Origins cast as a younger version of Gibbs. The prequel will take place in the early 1990s and begin with Gibbs just starting his career as a special agent at the NIS Camp Pendleton office. Aside from Gibbs, NCIS fans will recognize one more name in the upcoming CBS military police procedural show, Mike Franks. Franks, played by Muse Watson in the original series, was Gibbs' mentor who appeared in 20 episodes of. Now, viewers will learn more about the origins of Gibbs and Frank's relationship, and Harmon will be along for the ride. NCIS Origins needs Mark Harmon's Gibbs more than NCIS Season 22 does. NCIS is doing fine without Gibbs. Mark Harmon is returning for NCIS Origins and not NCIS for one important reason: the prequel needs the actor much more than the original series with 20-plus seasons. Of course, Harmon's Gibbs is a significant part of NCIS's history as he appeared in over 430 episodes. However, just because Gibbs played a big role in the main show's success doesn't mean he's the only reason it has been triumphant. Harmon has been gone for over 3 seasons and NCIS is still performing well without him. NCIS continues to produce great ratings for CBS, meaning it doesn't need Gibbs to save it from cancellation. As the NCIS franchise continues to grow with various spin-offs, the question of returning characters from already concluded installments persists among fans. With Eric Christian Olsen recently expressing his minimal interest in reprising his role of Deeks for the franchise's future, I'm also in a similar boat of being okay with the NCIS Los Angeles crew remaining dormant, as their series finale mostly tied up everyone's stories nicely, save for Sam and Callens being recruited to find Hetty in Morocco, a plot point I'm still definitely intrigued to see closed out. NCIS Season 22 video, cast hilariously discuss Brat summer. Just in case you wanted a fun new NCIS video that simultaneously makes you feel old, we are happy to provide it. How many of you know what Brat summer means? If you don't, it's hard to blame you. For so many of us, this trend caught on months after it apparently began. This is a reference tied back to pop singer Charli XCX and her latest album, which took on a life of its own and inspired a lot of memes coated in a lime green filter. Apparently, someone at CBS social team decided it would be a fun idea that ask multiple NCIS cast members whether or not they had a Brat summer, and what are their responses. Let's just say you're going to get a laugh or two out of this. If you head over here, you can see the video in question, and every cast member involved here had a pretty funny response. Wilmer Valderrama, for example, stares down the camera. Brian Dietzen, meanwhile, gives quite possibly the most Jimmy Palmer-coded answer of all time in that he has no idea what this is. Deanna Reasonover, meanwhile, shows off some exceptional dance moves, just in case you needed another reason to smile. Sure, this video may not share a lot about NCIS Season 22, but does it really need to? The most important thing to remember there is that the series is returning on Monday, October 14th, and almost right away you are going to get an array of answers as to the big Jessica Knight cliffhanger. From there, you will move into some exciting new cases, but there will be questions flowing throughout a lot of the chapters at least this fall. Take the future of McGee with the team, or if Parker is really able to contend with some mysteries regarding Lily and his past. What are you the most excited to see right now heading into NCIS Season 22 over on CBS? Be sure to share right now in the attached comments. Once you do just that, come back for other updates. This article was written by Jessica Bun. Thanks for watching this videos. Please hit the subscribe button and give this video a thumbs up.